Testing, 1, 2, 3. So I'm coming on here because me and one of my children was going over the Bible. And I basically caught a revelation that I had never even caught before. We was reading the story of Nebuchadnezzar and Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego. And basically Nebuchadnezzar wanted people to bow down and worship his golden statue. And Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego refused to worship the golden statue. But then whenever he saw that Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego was rescued out of the fiery furnace, then he basically would put to death and put the people's house to ruins that went up against the three Hebrew boys, Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego, because their God showed up for them. Their God showed itself worthy by basically protecting them and rescuing them out of the fiery furnace. And the fiery furnace actually burnt up two of Nebuchadnezzar's servants, because the fiery furnace is too hot. And with the story, what really stuck out to me, and I tried to help my child to understand, was it was basically in the present time, it's basically two different religions. What is your God against my God? And basically one of them was converted. Nebuchadnezzar believed in Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego's God after he seen that their God saved them. So that's basically just two different religions going back and forth and trying to convert one to something else. And I basically was letting my child know that even though you're a Jesus believer, you believe in Jesus, does not mean that you have to basically battle with someone, as you grow. You could tell them about your God. You can congregate. And if a miracle happens, something happened, your God show up for you, and your friend is able to witness your God come through for you, then that could possibly be a way to convert them. Because sometimes people need to see it happen rather than just reading it. So, you could tell someone about the word of God. You could give them the Bible. You could show them the scriptures, and they still stick with their God. But sometimes God shows up and he shows a miracle that have taken place for you to believe in their God, and then it could convert them. But what I was basically, the whole message of the story was Nebuchadnezzar and Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego was basically, in my mind, two different religions going up against each other. Who God is greater? But Nebuchadnezzar saw who God was greater. So with that being said, no matter what religion you are, it's up to them, in their mind, their body, their soul, their heart, to be converted if they want to be converted. We cannot force anybody to be converted, just like a perm. We cannot force something to do something that we don't want to do. So But hopefully with, with the spirit working and the spirit showing up on our behalf, then that alone could get them converted. But it's not up to us as flesh to try to make someone spiritually change or spiritually convert into something. They have to want to do that. And if it's meant for them, then if it's meant for them to be converted into something, then spirit will show them. Spirit will allow them to see it move. And then when spirit allow that person that is trying to be converted, when they see spirit move and do something, sometimes that's what it takes. Everybody is different. It takes different stuff. Like they say, different levels. It takes different stuff to open people's eyes, to make people wake up. It's different levels. And God deal with us on the level that we are on. And he raises us up. So with that being said, hopefully I didn't ramble too much. Peace out. Much love. Until the next live stream.